YouTube? Topaz Yates back for another requested review, and this one is to Bugsy. Flexin and Finessin, man, and what this video is pretty much showing is that you've completed your transition from living in Baltimore to now living the way you want to live out there in Colorado, because we all know Colorado is one of the places with the legalized marijuana, and you and your love for marijuana has led you out there, and now you're giving a video description of the life that you're living in such out there, in which I ain't even mad at you, dude. Like, one thing that people really need to get out of is thinking that you're going to have to live in the same place that you was born at and shit. If there's somewhere else on this planet that will not prosecute you for the things that you like to motherfucking do, you should actually try to get your way out to that motherfucker. Too many people die a block away from where they was fucking born and never lived their fucking life, dude. Well, I'm happy that you decided, okay, fuck it, I like to smoke. This is where it's legal at, man. I can go out there and live and do what the fuck I want to do. In which we see that because literally you are rapping about everything that you're showing in this video. Like all of the strains of marijuana, all of the places that you go to get marijuana. You're showing images of that, man. And that brings about a certain amount of respect. Now, this video feels like it's a budgeted, homemade film. Something that you probably did your damn self. Like you didn't go out and buy somebody to be a video editor when you could go ahead, get you a camera, film everything you wanted to do, film a whole bunch of the skyline, a whole bunch of the city and shit, do that shit guerrilla style and shit, pretty much damn getting permission from any of these motherfuckers. Whatever you see, you get the footage for, you throw it onto the damn video. And that's what you got to do, man, because it makes no sense for you to have big budgeted fucking films and shit, try to put too much money behind some shit when you can actually learn the skill of video editing and shit as you go. Like, you do not have the professional fan base in order to get professionally done videos, so why not do your own videos and learn to be a professional with it? Now, a bunch of these visuals that you got, man, were a bit cheesy, like filming in the liquor store shit. Everybody has seen liquor store shit, you dig? Like, that wasn't anything special at all. And I would definitely say go ahead and invest in a video editing PC so that you can do this shit for real. Like, go ahead and get you like Sony Vegas or something that's very high quality video editing software, and then go online and look up video effects and start applying them joints to your videos in order for you to gain that skill of video editing and video photography and all of that shit, man, because that's a skill that you can use to bring in more money in order to provide for your career. Now, the last thing I want to touch on about this video, man, was your end credits, because you pretty much showed where you got all of the footage and shit from. Now, my thing about that is, if these people did not give you permission to film at this shit, and if they didn't pay you in order to do that shit, man, then odds are they shouldn't get any credit through your shit. Like, real talk, if you came to ask these motherfuckers if you could film at this spot, most of them would have said no. So why should they get whatever benefits that your video would provide if they didn't actually put in with you? I know you may be thinking, but what if they sue me or something like that, man? But one, you're not big enough to be sued for that yet. And two, they probably would still be mad at you even though you listed them in the credits and shit, dude. It's a damn if you do, damn if you don't type of thing, man. So you might as well go ahead and keep all of the damn success that you get from it, and that should, unless motherfuckers is putting in with you. Now, overall as a track, man, this is you recording on an instrumental from the deceased speaker knockers and such, man, in which you kind of dedicating this to them. And if you're worried about getting sued for the visuals and such, man, you should be just as worried about getting sued for this instrumental, because a lot of dudes from Mac Miller, etc., have been getting sued in 6 figures for using instrumentals and shit, dude, before they were even famous. What they're saying in these court cases is that you became famous based off of these projects, so the money that you're making now pretty much came from these projects in the past, so therefore you are liable for that. But again, I don't feel as though you're big enough to really worry about that right now. Like, honestly, this is all practice for you. Like, you come off a little slightly better now than what you was before, like the last review that I did. I'm hearing more confidence out of you, but yet you're not being precise with your flow. Like, you gotta understand, you do not have to say every single word in order for people to understand what you're saying. Motherfuckers will get what you're saying. The point is for you to be on that beat 100%. Like, start taking out words that are not necessarily needed. Use the bare minimum of words necessary for you to get get your point across, man, and remain on beat at all points. But overall, it's a decent project, man. I definitely see what you're doing there. You're definitely trying to gear towards promotion and everything as well. So it's a step in the right damn direction. And everybody out there, go ahead, watch his video. The link to it is in the description below. Give him your thoughts about it. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there. And you can go to downloadpads.com, that's down there, to read today's article.